Hey guys, it's Hannah again. This is not the best day for me. I had a lot of fun at the fair yesterday, but now that I'm back, my teacher, she had all week to put up work. She just put out like 4 to 6 assignments due by Sunday, and it's currently Friday. I don't have a video besides this to put up yet, so I'm definitely doing this, because now I figured out it's not quite as bad as it looks. Most of it is just reading the assignment. But she made me panic. I was just I don't know. I was crying. I was so stressed. So that's why I probably look like a complete wreck. So yeah, since I also kind of have a sore throat, I was going to sing, but no, right now, the grass is all over my legs. Anyway, instead, I'm going to be doing a Kingdom Hearts tag that I found somebody else doing. I only saw one person, but I found a tag. So, yeah, here we go. Question 1, what is your favorite Kingdom Hearts game? For me, it's probably either 358.5 Days or Birth by Sleep. For combat mechanics, I would say Birth by Sleep, because it's so much easier to get to your magic. In Kingdom Hearts 1, I was afraid to use any spell not in my shortcuts, because I had to stop walking to get through the menu. With Days, some of my favorite characters are in Organization 13, and I thought it was just so much fun to, go and see them in a normal day. That was fun. So yeah, that one's more for plot. And also, just the relationship between Roxas, Axel, and Shield, they're so sweet. This is already cheering me up. Thank you so much for, watching my videos. Even without watching them, recording them, it's already made me feel better from school. Okay, question 2, least favorite Kingdom Hearts game. Coded or Recoded. I don't remember. Recoded is the remake, isn't it? The remake isn't quite as bad. I know it's another cutscene movie thing, but it's more interesting than what I saw before of just the original Coded. So, Coded. That's my least favorite. Favorite character, Axel. I have a bookmark. Let me get this. I got this. Okay, I thought I was gonna fall. I got this for my birthday, I think when I was 13. But look how cool it is. You can't. Hang on, let me tilt it so you can see it a little bit closer. Or maybe I can just do this. This is Axel. He's a lot of people's favorite character. And he's definitely mine. That's why that's why my friend's friend made the bookmark for me. And I love it. I use it in my Bible all the time. Okay, so next. Least favorite character, Vexen or Larxene, depending on the day. And whoever's not my least favorite on that day, then they're my second least favorite. It kind of just depends on who I've last dealt with. Question 5, favorite Heartless. Chester or the Infernal Engine? Did I already use the Infernal Engine in this? Later questions. No, okay, good. Favorite Heartless. Yeah, Chester is a shadow. I found some kind of comic online. Actually, first I found a video. If you've ever seen Demix Time, they bring in the little doll. He killed him with a Keyblade. I'm sorry. It was just so funny. I haven't seen that in forever. But yeah, Chester's a shadow. And also, after playing Kingdom Hearts 1, near the end, when other, stronger Heartless overrun every world, and I started running into shadows out of nowhere. And I was so excited. I yelled, Chester! My friend thought I was crazy. She's like, who's Chester? And the Infernal Engine, that was actually the first Heartless I ever died to in Days. 358.5 Days, I mentioned that before. I'm just going to call it Days. It was the first Heartless, or enemy of any kind, that I had died to in Days. And I was terrified. I felt like I trained for 3 days, but I beat the game in 5 days, so I must have trained for 3 hours. So, anyway, by the time I had finished the game, and I had the 2 become 1 Keyblade, and all these extra level ups, and everything else, instead of dying to its barrels, and its arrows, and its ridiculous mega charges things, I could, like, beat the thing in 2 combos. 2 combos, and these are 2 hit combos because I went with the air combos. So it's like, smack it up, smack it down, smack it up, smack it down, it's dead. I love doing that with such huge monster truck Heartless. Oh, it made me feel so good. Okay, that was like ridiculous. I'm violent when I get in the mood. Okay, favorite nobody. I don't remember a lot of the nobodies, honestly. I went through the list, and my favorite was probably the Twilight Thorn, not counting Organization 13. Because otherwise, there would be a few answers, because I wouldn't want to stick with Axel the entire time. But yeah, I went with the Twilight Thorn. The first boss Roxas fights, he fought the Dusks before the Twilight Thorn, but yeah, the first boss that Roxas ever fought in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I think I love it so much because of the reaction commands. I'm messing with my bookmark, I'm sorry. I like the reaction commands. It looks really epic. Yeah, that would probably be why. Favorite unversed. I don't really have a favorite unversed. Now other things are at my feet. What the heck? I don't really have a favorite unversed. I've been playing Birth by Sleep with a friend of mine recently. My least favorite unversed is the boots. I don't remember what they're called. Shoegazers. That's what they're called. I hate them because they give you binding strikes. Danielle, if you ever see this, I'll remember the binding strikes. We had so many, and I didn't realize that you could, like, skip through the pages of commands, but while we were trying to meld the commands, we spent literally 30 seconds every time we had to scroll through all the binding strikes. It was ridiculous. That's not even related to this because we're going with favorite, not least favorite. My eye is twitching. Everything's wrong today. So yeah, favorite unversed. Probably the Arc Ravens for me. No real reason. Just because I kind of like the mechanic I can't speak. I kind of like the mechanic that they can pick up the items laying on the ground. And also, because when you smack them, you can get like 1,000,000 items if you let them pick everything up. I haven't tried that yet. I should. When I have time. Okay, favorite Dream Eater. Now, this answer actually comes from a recent live stream I've been a part of. I have not recorded a live stream, don't freak out. No, but I attended one, and it was by Snowball Gamer. Apparently there are 1,000,000 Snowball Gamers, but this one, she apparently like shares her channel with her uncle or something, and I don't know most of the games he plays, but she plays Kingdom Hearts, and she has recently been doing Dream Drop Distance. She's literally recording right now. Oh my gosh, she's still fighting the cloak. She got that thing down to 5 HP or something, and it killed her. It was a complete jerk. Oh my gosh. Okay, back on topic. So, because of this live stream, back in like part 8 or 9, she made a Kiba Tiger, and she was working on getting an Aura Lion. My eye is still twitching. What the heck? It feels so weird. She just made the Kiba Tiger, and she named it Spike. And that was just adorable. Also, I love tigers and lions. So the other one, I don't know if she's made it yet. I haven't been able to keep up with her streams because I've been so busy lately since part 9. And she was working on the Aura Lion, which she's going to name Fluffy. So yeah, I love tigers and lions, and the names are adorable, Spike and Fluffy. So yeah, Kiba Tiger and Aura Lion are my favorite. Dream Eaters. I had no idea they were so diverse before watching her stream. She's like the best live streamer I have ever seen before. So go subscribe to her and check her out and like all of her Kingdom Hearts videos. And also check out the games that her uncle plays. It's freaking out. My eye's freaking out. I don't know the games that her uncle plays, but yeah, they look kind of cool. If I understood them, I'd probably really enjoy them. I might try to later. Okay, I'm just blabbering on and on. Favorite Organization 13 member. We kind of already went over this with my favorite character. By the way, if my favorite character were not Axel and not a nobody or organization member, it'd be Riku, probably. So yeah, anyway, favorite Organization 13 member. I actually have a top 5, aside from Axel. Most of the others kind of just move around in what order they're in. So, yeah, Axel, Zexion, Demyx, Roxas, and Xion, in no particular order of the other 4 besides number. Demyx is just so much fun. Zexion looks so serious, and I think he could be really epic if he got more screen time. Xion looks so sweet, and Roxas is such a sad character. He's got so much going on. He's really complicated. we were saying that he's like a triple zombie. I think that's what we were talking about. It makes no sense if you don't have any context. Go watch part 8 of Snowball's stream. Okay, moving on. My favorite world. This one's always hard for me, but I guess I recently decided one of my favorite worlds, at least, is Port Royal. Oh my gosh, it won't stop twitching. What the heck? Okay, so yeah, Port Royal is one of my favorite worlds. I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean, but Jack is hilarious, and I really like the mechanic with the moon and that you can't hit the enemies unless they're in the moonlight. It's a little bit of a pain, but I think it's really unique and something I'm so glad they added into, especially since apparently that's part of the movie. I'm really glad I verified my channel because this is definitely going to go over 15 minutes. I think we're about 2/3 of the way through. Okay. So, yeah, least favorite world. I've known this since I learned about Kingdom Hearts. Monstro and Halloween Town, especially in Kingdom Hearts 1. Mainly just because that's where I learned about them, and that's where they're together. But yeah, with Monstro, it's disgusting. When you're in Monstro, first of all, even in the mouth, you're swimming in Monstro's saliva. That's basically it. You might say it's seawater, but it's in his mouth. It's on the bottom of his mouth. Like, none of the walls are especially wet at the time, and nothing, I don't know, but you're basically swimming in saliva. Whale saliva. Anyway, not even just the mouth. Like, the mouth is the least of it. You can think that's seawater. That's fine. But moving on, once you get into the throat and everything in the chambers, not the throat. First you go into the chambers. The throat is on the top. Okay, yes, in the chambers, there's those little blobs on the wall and the floor and everywhere. They twitch. So basically you're watching his organs twitch, and I don't like that. I don't like any weird biology. I took biology, I was good at it, but, like, inside the human body is weird and gross to me. I can't handle blood that's not my own. There's no blood in Monstro, but I can't handle any of that stuff. I will never become a doctor. My mom knows this. But yeah, with Halloween Town, I don't even know with Halloween Town. Just it's I don't know. Something's just so off about that world that I don't like. My only thought that it might be is that the characters there, it's meant to be creepy. But it's not. They're just overly cheery to be a creepy town. Even in Kingdom Hearts 1, where they're not worried about Christmas. It's too cheery for a creepy Halloween town. I guess that's it. It's not just that, though. There's something that just turns me off about it. I don't know, but it's one of my least favorite worlds. I can't really think of any worlds that I really hate besides that. Aside from, like, boss battle reasons. But that's in days. I'll get to that later. Okay, favorite quote. I actually have two right here. One of them's really long. We just hit 15 minutes, so yeah, hopefully this will still work even now that I've verified my channel. So yeah, favorite quotes. Yeah, I have two. So I'm just gonna do them since I wrote them here, although I could probably do it without having them written. This is gonna sound so weird, but here we go. Without the music. So yeah, the first one is when Axel's about to fight Shion in Twilight Town after she went to go talk to Naminé. So she's like, "Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise." And then Axel's like, he just like builds up for a second. He's like, "What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running, but I'll always be there to bring you back." I love it, but it sounds so weird without the music. Oh, I need the music. Okay, so the other one is when Roxas is on the clock tower, not too long after this scene that I just did. This one doesn't have music, so hopefully if I'm just quiet in between, then it'll sound right. Okay. Where did I think I could go? What a joke. And then there's a break here. Shion! Thank you. That's really awkward without anything in between. Okay, here we go. Now it's real. Roxas, I'm out of time. Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas, this is him. It's Sora. You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me, too. Don't you see? This is why I was created. So basically that's like the entire scene that I just quoted. I don't know, it sounds better when you actually know what's going on in those breaks at the beginning. I couldn't just be quiet there. Okay, so moving on. Favorite moment. Honestly, there's so many moments in Kingdom Hearts that I absolutely love, but I think the quotes that I chose influenced which one I decided to choose, because there's probably a million better moments out there, but I went with the one where Axel, right in between these scenes, I think. So Axel had just finished fighting Shion. She was currently knocked out at some point. Axel carried her back to the castle, and he's like, "Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?" And then he just collapses. I don't know why, but it was so cool. Like, I want to see that fight that made all that happen. And then the creepy part is when Zemnis comes over and he carries off Shion. It's like, what are you gonna do? Gonna, lock her up or something. Okay, so moving on. Question number 14. Least favorite moment. This one was hard because I love the series so much. But just before recording this, I finally thought of something. Vexen teaching Roxas how to do recon. If you ever play this game or watch it on YouTube, oh, Vexen is so annoying. I don't have any words for him. He's just so smug about it. How do I describe this? I haven't actually played this part in forever, but, Roxas, he tells Roxas, "Go ahead, tell me what you see." And Roxas, various things, there's a shop over there. There's no people around it, or something, there's a train track here. Vexen's, he's so sophisticated. This wouldn't be so bad if he didn't rub it in his face. So he's like, "Yeah, the town is built on a hill, which means it's built on a mountain." and these shops show us what the culture of this town is like. And it's like, you didn't notice any of this stuff. You're only stating the obvious. Who's stating the obvious now? Ugh, he drives me crazy. See, right now, Vexen is my least favorite. Larksy is my second least favorite. Also, Marluxia is my least favorite after those two. But next time I see a scene with Larksy, she'll be my least favorite. He drives me crazy. They both drive me crazy. Everybody drives me crazy. Not, well, a little bit, but some in negative ways. So, next, question 15. What is my favorite boss? Demyx. Honestly, when I played Kingdom Hearts 2 with my friend Danielle, we got to Demyx. We had lost to Zaldin 4 times, and I thought that was going to be the hardest fight. I don't know if this was before or after Zaldin. Probably before, actually. Anyway, so yeah, we fought Zaldin like 4 times, and I thought that was going to be the hardest fight. But no, it was Demyx. Like, I hadn't watched the gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 2. I had only seen the cutscenes before this, and so he's like, I told him they were sending the wrong guy and stuff like that. Like, the whole time that you see him, that's what he's thinking. And then you go and fight him, and he kicked my butt 9 times in a row. I didn't even lose to HP. It was that stupid counter. But it's such a cool mechanic. I don't know why, but even after losing to him 9 times, I still loved fighting him. I was almost disappointed to win. And I had something else in mind. There was something else. Oh yeah, aside from Demyx, I had never lost to any fight. Not even just any boss, any fight, not even in goofy mistakes where I get cornered. I had never died 5 times or more in the same place. Even Zaldin I only lost to 3. There was something I lost to 4 times, but that was the max. I'd only fought anything 5 times at max until Demyx. And I loved it. It was awesome. If it were Zaldin, I would die. Cerberus, I kind of gave up after the 3rd try when I first played Kingdom Hearts 1. I did not fight him more than 5 times, though. So, but yeah, Demyx set an all-new record for me. 10 battles. It was actually really fun. That's what amazed me. Okay, next up, least favorite boss. This one was between Zaldin and Ruler of the Sky. I actually ended up going with Ruler of the Sky, because I got hand cramps doing that fight. I didn't know what to do. I kept trying to chase it down. My first battle, I did not bring any fire. Ruler of the Sky, the only spell that can damage that thing is fire. Didn't bring any of it. I actually didn't try to use magic. I had the Leviathan Keyblade, which has like endless air combos. It's one of my favorites even now, aside from 2 Become 1. Excuse me. Aside from 2 Become 1, Leviathan is probably one of my favorites because of the combos. But it still took so long that my hand was like cramping. I had to pause the game. It took me at least an hour to fight that thing. Okay, next up. Question 17. What is my favorite Kingdom Hearts music? I actually didn't put too much thought into this. Looking at the answer, this is a very good one. I don't know if it's my favorite, but Roxas's theme while fighting him in Kingdom Hearts 2.5 in the final mix one, because you don't actually fight him in the original Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, it's a cutscene, it's a really cool cutscene, the music is still great there, but listening to this music while actually fighting him, it's beautiful. So, okay, question 18, it just a sad moment, but I assume it means what's the saddest moment in Kingdom Hearts? Most people would say Goofy's death, but not quite for me, because he comes back, and it is still sad for me, but it's not the saddest scene. So, yeah, I would go with a lot of Xion stuff here. When Axel's fighting Xion, the one I quoted earlier, and Xion's death, the one that comes after the other quote. I couldn't quote that one. But the only problem with the Shion's death scene is just the way that Rox words it. Who else will I have ice cream with? I know it's meant to be emotional and that this is how we identify as a friend, but it's ice cream. Roxas, why? Okay, question 19. If you could change... How high is this microphone on right now? What's wrong with the microphone setting? I can't change it. I hope this is recording sound. I really do. Question 19. If you could change anything in the story, what would you change? Coded wouldn't be in it. And that's what I have written here. And I'm still on for that. It's so pointless to the plot. Oh, I can't stand it. I don't like it when things are pointless in Kingdom Hearts. Nothing happens. They mention the Book of Prophecies, which is now important to Kingdom Hearts Unchained, or Kingdom Hearts Kai, or Ki, or Chi, however you want to say it. The thing with the X, Kingdom Hearts X. That's the only other mention to the Book of Prophecies. There's no real connection to it, and I don't think there's really any reason for Sora to, like, learn how to take the pain and everything that goes on there. The coolest thing in that whole game was Data Riku showing up in the organization cloak. So yeah, question 20, who would you like to tag? I still don't know who to tag for the last video. Not last video. Last tag, the Valentine's Day tag. Never actually came up with anyone for that. If I find out that certain friends of mine have YouTube channels, I'll tag them. Because, people that I know, most people I know don't know Kingdom Hearts. So it makes it a little hard to give them a Kingdom Hearts tag. But yeah, if the friends that I know do like Kingdom Hearts have YouTube channels, I'll try to tag them. And I guess that's it. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna get back to school. I don't like my English class right now. They gave me 6 assignments. Not 6, it's not 6, it is 4. And I already talked about this, and I already explained. I'm not in the mood to do this. Wish me luck. Please pray for me. And pray for the 8-paragraph, 1,200-word report I'm gonna have to write in 3 weeks. The time isn't so bad, but the length. Please pray for me. Please help me. Please give me more video suggestions because I don't have anything. This is like the last video I have an idea for. And I don't know how well this went because it's a half an hour long. What the heck? What did I do? I blabbered on all the time and I got off topic. So yeah, please give me ideas. I am out of ideas. I don't have anything else recorded. Please help. I'm recording this on the day that it's going up. Help me. I guess I'll see you guys later. Wish me luck. Pray for me. Pray for my friend Christy. I might come up with a vlog on Sunday because tomorrow I'm going for a sleepover. I might put up one tomorrow. It might be like late in the night, but I might put up one tomorrow. So we'll see what we can do. Bye.